I need a C-O-O-L-R-I-D-E-R. I need a cool ride. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Driven It. I don't know what to call this section. And meet Max. He's the new wheels of the channel. Stick around after the credits and I'll tell you all about him. Well, here we are. No, don't worry, I've not become incapacitated with a wonky leg, though my knees do play up. Everyone is buying new cars or vehicles for their channels, and I thought, do you know what? We can have a go at that. But I don't change my cars that often. I mean, Douglas is 4 years in the fleet, and Barry and Roberto are over a decade, and the Honda was given. But see, so I don't change cars. But this all came about because we go camping, and campsites really have got the most ridiculous of rules. On Barry, I've had to fit an awning, because sometimes you go to campsites and you go, oh, I've got this a gazebo. They go, no gazebos. And you go, why? And they go, damage the land, damage the ground. And you go, it's a bloody 4-post canopy thing. How does that damage the ground more than a tent? It just does, apparently. And you go, so I had to buy an attachment awning for him. And another thing they don't allow at many campsites are electric scooters. Now, a bit cautious about buying electric scooters because you worry about them all bursting into flames. I don't really want that in my house, in the carport, or in the garage. Big explosions. So, we were camping and we were very drunk. It was Dave's fault. He said, mobility scooters. Let's buy mobility scooters and, you know, see what happens. Because, you know, campsites don't stop mobility scooters. So we've been looking and looking. I got outbid on one. And then one night this week, I was like, couldn't sleep. And I was like, oh, bloody hell, my leaf's just fallen down. And I was like, oh, what can I do? eBay. Oh, buggies, cheap ones. And I thought, right, let's have another look. And I thought, put a little localised search. Blow me about. This one, just a few miles down the road. 80 quid, doesn't work. Batteries, absolutely ruined. So I've had bolt new batteries, £80. And I went, buy it now. What can go wrong? Let's see what can happen. So here we are with my new wheel. I'm a cool rider. Anyway, you might be thinking, why have you called it Max? Max Power? No, not Max Power. Forward, back. No, turbo button, 36 volt. No, not for Max Power. I've called it Max for an homage to Maxwell Caulfield, right, from Grease 2. I like Grease 2. I don't care what people say about it. I thought it was a pretty good film. Yeah, some of it is a bit sketchy, I'll grant you that, but the makers wanted to make something really quick after the success of #1. They made #2. And I don't think it was that bad. Maxwell Caulfield's career didn't really do well after that, but anyway, there we go. So I'm going to pay homage to him, because I couldn't call it Michael Carrington, because, you know, if I say to people going to go out and ride Michael, well, that's the name of my father. And it's sort of like, it's a bit wrong, isn't it? So I called him Max. And I just think, perfect. And it's a boy's name, because I've always got boy cars. Girl cars are trouble. So that's why we called him Max. Maxwell Caulfield was in Grease 2. He's a cool rider. I'm going to be a slow rider on my little buggy. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's why I've called him Max. So here we are with Max my new wheels. Now, I got caught up yesterday, I'll be honest with you, with the whole internet, with YouTube, of people modifying these, and it was like, bloody hell, you can really do some damage to yourself on one of these. I don't think we will go quite that far. I do apologise, it sounds like the gate is about to be blown in over the Beetle. Sorry, Doug. Anyway, so yeah, you can do some serious things. Colin Furze, he has done some absolutely crazy things. I mean, I've watched some of his stuff, but I hadn't seen any of his stuff with mobility scooters. Bloody hell. The hoisty lift and the flamethrower. Cheese and rice, that's, no, he's got a lot of good equipment. I don't have that equipment. So I just thought, we'll pimp it up, because it's got to match the van. So we'll probably paint him yellow and put some tri-stripes and some other bits. And then we shall see how we go. Because I've got a feeling on the grass, might have to modify the wheels or lock up the diff. This thing's got a differential. And also we're looking at power because it's 24 volt and I've worked out a schematic way of making him 36. Don't want to go too mad because otherwise it makes it too heavy. And the batteries are about 50 quid a pair. So I just thought, I'm going to try 24 normal, go to 36 on the turbo button, see what happens. He has got, oh he is. I thought where the horn is, we could turn it into a turbo button. I've got the schematic in my head of how to bypass everything and go straight to the motor because you don't really want to blow the ECU. But the horn on this is ridiculous. It sounds as good as that on an Isuzu D-Max. And I did speak to the PRs when I had the Isuzu D-Max in for test. And I said, speak to your R&D department, put a proper horn on it, because it just sounds ridiculous. This sounds as ridiculous as a Isuzu D-Max. So that's really what I'm going to do. So I'm not working on the X19 at the moment, because it's a little bit cold, and I've got some repairs on Barry Bus to do. But I thought, yeah, we can have a go at modifying. So anyway, as I say, this thing's got a differential, so I think off-roading might have to lock that up, weld it up, see what happens. And yeah, maybe fit bigger back wheels. But these things are really, really well engineered. And this is phenomenal. Welcome to a wonky cam. Now, the good thing about this thing is it just comes apart. So everything can fit into the bus quite easily. And there's a few other modifications I'm going to do. I'm going to shorten the seat post by about 3 inches and sort of lower the centre of gravity. I might do the steering. I don't know. However, as I was saying about the engineering of this thing, look at the steering of this. This makes child toys look absolute dog shit. Look at the bloody knuckles on those. That is quite phenomenal. Nylock nuts, ball joints, it's phenomenal. And see, we've got this little connector thing here because then the motor off here all comes separate. So yeah, we've got some serious things you can do. And also one thing I have noticed is the steering, it's got slight toe out. And I thought, oh, that will hinder your performance, Stuart. So we're going to go for a light toe in, just to help with full speed, forward motion. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, there are so many modifications you can probably do this. We could probably jack it up there if I have to and put some springs in it if I have to. So we shall see what happens. And all the modifications. Look at that. It's like you've even got a shit shield skid pan for the ECU, which I don't know how waterproof that is, but only one way to find out. Here come the puddles. So what do you get for your £80? Well, this is what we've got. We've got a little white buggy. It's pearlescent white as well. So, that is sort of top paint job, which we're going to change and make yellow to match the bus and put some stripes or some stuff. But look at that, and look at those wheels. I have seen some really, really nice wheels on eBay, and you'll be surprised at what you can buy to pimp these things up. So, yeah, I think some lights, because we're going to need some spotlights on this thing. I think that is definitely one of the things we've got to go for. But yeah, that's what you get for £80. You get a buggy that doesn't work. But you know what? Mere details. We will get this thing working. It's not exactly rocket science. As I say, if it goes all wrong, we'll go straight for 36 volts direct to the motor. Oh dear, I've just broken the battery. Now, one thing I should show you really is how easy this thing is to go together. Now, yeah, the battery is, I'm going to take that out, is ruined. I'll post up a picture of that because it's a little bit buggered. We're not sure because this thing hasn't really seen much in the way of usage. But yeah, it's sort of gone a bit, I love these. It's sort of a bit broken. So that goes in there, that goes over there. Look at that, it's so easy peasy. I'll leave the battery there. Put together, wing, brake. So yeah, but also steering, little bit loose. So over the ground, so might actually invest in sort of trying to look for a damper just to sort of stiffen it up a bit. Because, if I'm carrying goods, I don't want, my Jessica Fletcher basket here. Don't want my eggs broken and stuff. Bread, oh, lovely. Vodka. Because, you go to festivals and stuff. And you go, do you know what? There's no chairs up there. I'm going to go up on my wheels, going to park here. I can spin round and, you know, you've just seen me enjoy the music and yeah, carry on with things and just sit there in luxury. There's another good thing. It's got this little Allen key bolt here. I don't know if they've designed it like this. I think it might be. Adjustable armrests. This thing is phenomenal. So, yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd just give you an update really on what we're doing for the channel and stick around and we'll see what happens with this. As and when, I've ordered new batteries. I don't know if this thing bloody works. And if it doesn't work, we will bypass the ECU and just go straight for 36 volts of power. And then maybe go 48. If I've got to buy another set of batteries, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. However, so, oh, I've got dirt on me. So there we go. This is Max. The new wheels have driven it. Anyway, take care. There you go. See you soon. Wham! Ah! Fucking brilliant. If you really want to know what I want in a guy, what I'm looking for a dream on a mean machine, head in his eyes. So I just always wanted to do that. I've always been a bit jealous of Misha. Oh, it doesn't work because I haven't got the battery. See? It's a miracle I don't die. Michael, oh, fuck's sake. Go. Now. No. Oh, got itchy eye. Now. Oh, fuck's sake. Do you know, every time I do something to the camera, I end up bloody scratching myself. Got an itch. I'll do that again. Oh, you cunt. I don't know if you fucking recorded any of that. Now, can't really say anything wrong with it, really. No, that's bullshit. That's why we've called him Mags. Oh, I was going to say something else then, wasn't I? About Maxwell Caulfield. Oh, that's it. Yeah, also, Max,